Welcome back to Living in Cape Coral. Dean here with Pelican Vista Realty. And today I am just on the border of Northwest and Southwest Cape Coral. I'm going to give you a full video tour of this spectacular new property coming on the market. By the time this video is actually alive, it's going to be already on the market. So you'll be able to see the full pictures and more details about the property. But if you watch this video thoroughly, you will see that I cover every aspect of the property and the features, location, and then some of the other advantages of being in this location. So one thing I really like about the area right here, it's really growing fastly, exponentially. And it's an exciting part of Cape Coral, the location itself. If you just look back the last 2 years on this main two roads over here, there's only two streets on this entire little secluded area. There was probably about 50% less homes just in the last 2 years. So there's a lot of growth happening here. So this is just one of the listings we got coming up on this road, and we have a few others as well. But let's get into it. Let me give you the full video tour of this property. Before I get into the video tour, let me just talk a little bit further about the location. So what's really exciting about this? Well, we're just about a mile or two away from Pine Island, where the Coral Grove project is going to be breaking ground, and that's set to start this year. Right across the street from there, they're going to be building a Walmart Supercenter as well. And then just probably a mile from here west, you have the Seven Island project that's happening, and this house is literally walking distance to a Publix and to other local eateries, and there's a bank, there's a gas station. So I mean, you could walk there if you wanted to. And then a big plus for those that like to boat, right across the street is literally the boat ramp that leads out. You drop your boat in there and takes you out to the open water. It's probably about a 15-minute drive out to the Matlacha area that takes you out to the open water by boat. So there's a lot of cool features about this location in general. So let's get into it. All right, so here we go. Take a look at this incredible home. This is an absolute masterpiece. All right, so let me get into some of the features. This is a 433, 2,070 square feet. It's got the tile roof. It's got the beautiful landscaping. It's got the pavers and the driveway over here. But most importantly, this is a big upgrade. For those of you that might have already noticed, it's the garage doors. Those are 10-foot doors right there. So those people with the big trucks or the bigger RVs, you might be able to actually park one of those RVs in here. Not the full-size RVs, but there's the compact ones, the smaller ones. And then it's fully fenced in, of course. And yes, what you see over there is actually a water fountain in by the entryway. The house next door is a similar floor plan that's going to be ready in about 2 weeks. And you'll see that on the market. But in the meantime, if you might be interested in that house, and if this one's gone, reach out to me. I'll be happy to set up a tour. Just a quick tour of the neighborhood over here. That's a newer house. That house is maybe 10, 15 years old. This is a brand new house. So it's a very quiet area. New house. A lot of new construction over here. Everything on this side of the road is on a freshwater canal. Everything behind these homes is dry lots. Okay, so let's get into it. Beautiful palms over here. Those are not cheap, by the way. Those are mature palms. I like the color of the garage door here. I like what they did with the front entry. This looks like it's the siding look, but this is a concrete block home, stucco on the outside. That's just for details, and it looks great. Then you have these steps over here. These steps are good for a couple different reasons. One, it adds appeal to the property, but secondly, also if you have flooding or anything else in this area, it's an additional height that you have elevated to the house. And just look at the grand entryway over here. I like the two-tone colors that they use here. It's different, very different. I've never seen it done before, and it came out great. And then you have this beautiful waterfall right here. This is definitely impressive. By the way, this house is going to be listed for $799. All right. Also have the travertine pavers here. Okay, all up front here. Travertine is very expensive for those that know. And then, of course, they did the pavers up front. So there's no concrete. There's nothing, again, nothing standard with this property. Everything is upgraded. And don't forget the tile roof. Impact windows and doors. And then look at the ceiling there. Like they defrosted the doors up front. So they did stage this house in a way. You got some furniture over here. This furniture is not included, but it's negotiable if somebody really wants it. Now, the rest of the stuff, like the appliances, the refrigerators, the coffee maker, even that thing hanging from the wall, joke, that is an actual light fixture. Take a look at that. It's absolutely incredible. They used something similar like this, another property that we sold last year in the on the $1 million price point, and it was a big hit. I'm surprised they put it in this property, but hey, it looks great. So the TVs, the built-ins, everything you see here is included, including the security system that they put in. You can see they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cameras capturing every angle of the house. You got 12-foot ceilings. You got speakers built in there. Again, this is just under 2,100 square feet, but the house feels so much bigger. When you're actually here, it feels so much bigger. I think it has a lot to do with the ceilings, but the attention to detail in this house is just incredible. You got, they upgraded the island. This is also a granite waterfall island. You got storage underneath as well, so all that pulls out for additional storage. It's an oversized island. I love these. You put your phone on top and it charges, but also this is where your outlets are. I think that's a really cool feature. Beautiful appliances, beautiful refrigerator, and then you have all that extra storage on top. They took it all the way to the top. Now you're probably thinking, how do we get up there? What's the point of those? Well, we're in Florida. We do not have basements. So the more storage you have inside the house, the better, because keeping stuff inside the garage, well, the garage gets really hot in the summer, so it can damage things. So you're better off keeping it out of mind, out of sight, somewhere in the house, like up here, or even in the laundry room. I can't wait to show you the laundry room. They did an incredible job with it. I'm afraid to show my wife what the laundry room looks like because she's going to force me to build one just like it at our house. But everything here that they did is just spectacular. You got this built-in coffee maker. And I know because this builder has done these coffee makers before. They're very expensive. That's like a $4,000 coffee maker. You got the wine fridge underneath, extra storage on there with the see-through glass, and then this huge dining area. So they used to actually take this and put it over here. I like that they put it to the side. So you have this entire area that's dedicated just to the dining room with the big window, sliding doors. And of course, they have the blinds, electric blinds included with every window that comes with the house. And again, that's not standard. A lot of builders do not put in blinds, period. They don't put in shelving and closets. So another thing that I want to show you while I'm here that I really like is they put this secret door. You push it in, opens it up, and here's your pantry. Look at all that storage you have to the left, and then to your front, and it just keeps going up. Very good use of the space. Beautiful shelving. I love that it's hidden. So when you have guests over and they're trying to find the snacks, they're never going to find them. All right, while I'm over here, so you got the built-in microwave and the built-in stove underneath, 30-inch cooktop, and all that beautiful lighting underneath, dishwasher. Let me know what you think about the cabinets and the color. I love this look. This is definitely different. And then you see what they did with the backsplash there. They also did a granite. And of course you have your water pot filler there. So over here, 8-foot doors throughout the house. And then look at this laundry room. You would think that I actually do the laundry in my house. I'm so excited about this laundry room. Yes, I fold the towels. That's the extent of what I do, but just the use of this space is so well done. There's so much use up here, and I love that they have this here so you can actually hang up some clothes up here to dry if you wanted to. You got the sink. You got so much storage space, and again, they did not cut any expenses here. They got the granite countertops here as well. Just beautiful. High-end appliances, front-end, front-load washers and dryers. While we're here, let me show you the garage. And yes, I am even impressed with the garage. Again, the 10-foot doors is a big one, but I also like what they did with the garage door openers. See the small ones on the side? That's an upgrade, okay? The garage is actually huge and it's tall. So if you wanted to put in a lift in here, you can usually do that easily do that. You got an exterior door right there that leads out to the back of the house. And notice what they did with the flooring. That is not epoxy. That is travertine tile in your garage. Okay? That is a beautiful looking garage right there. And it's easily converted into a home gym if you wanted to, if you want that extra space. There's your air handler up and high. And they actually have a what's called like it's like an air freshener that's hooked up to that and it sprays throughout the house. So the house always smells like a 5-star hotel. So over here, we have the den. Technically, this is a full-size bedroom, but we're calling it more of as a den because of the door you can see through. But the reason why it's also considered a full-size bedroom because you do have the closets right here that are built-ins. Again, very good use of the space. I'm a big fan of these built-in closets like this. Of course, you have a front view of the house, and then you've got the blinds here. Fans in every room. All right, so let's head over to the guest rooms over here. Then we'll go into the primary bedroom, and then the best part of the house is the pool area. Look at this. Look at this bathroom. This is picture perfect. Just gorgeous. Everything that they did. We got the smart toilets. I don't have to say much. It speaks for itself. Just love these homes. Here's your first bedroom. This is the guest bedroom. It's good size. And you got the built-in shelving over here. And then we have the second bedroom over here. And you see what they did there? They did the built-ins. You know, whenever I open these, I'm always afraid there might be a surprise in there. Thankfully, there's no surprises. And then this room has a view of the pool. And this is actually your pool bath as well. Look at this tile. That's beautiful. The toilet opened up by itself. And then that door leads out to the pool. All right, let's head out over to the primary bedroom, which is straight across. So you have your nightstands would go underneath those lights right there. So each one has its own. You got some extra lighting underneath there. Got the tray ceilings. 2 walk-in closets with built-in shelving. And then I really like what they did here with this door. Notice how you don't see the hardware? It's hidden. I love that. So we got one on each side. This side is a little bit bigger. And you can see that's where your camera equipment, everything is up there, out of mind, out of sight. Okay. And then over here is your walk-in shower with a sink on this side and storage on this side. And then you got the same thing over here. And then your private toilet right there. You do have a window in here for some natural light. And it's got that smart toilet. All right, now there's a surprise with this shower that I want to show you. This has never been done before, at least with anything I've seen on the market here. But you got this beautiful tub. Look at that tile. You got a little seating area right there for you to take a break when you're showering. You got 2 shower heads, 2 handles, and then Check out what's at the bottom there. All right, so what that is a steam shower. And here are the controls for it. You can control the temperature, close the door, set it to, I don't know, 120 degrees, and there's your sauna right there, right in your house. Tell me that's not cool. I haven't used it yet myself, but I think I might have to come back and try it out for everybody's sake, just so I can let you guys know how well it works. Okay, so now let's head out to the pool area. They've made some updates to the lanai area with the pool, and I can't wait to show you this. So here's your lanai. In a second, let me get those lights on. There we go. That's better. You got the built-in speakers. You got the beautiful ceiling. And then what they did was they did travertine tile here as well in a seating area. You can see how wide the seating area is. This has got to be, I don't know the exact measurements. It's got to be at least 18 feet wide. And just, this is picture perfect right here. You got another TV out there. Again, the TV, electric fireplace, all that stuff is included. The furniture, that's negotiable. You got a nice island over here. Seating area. Got an outdoor kitchen here. We got the fridge. Look at that. A little cooler. Somebody's having a party here. What is this? You got an ice maker here. And then look at this. They put in a tap machine. All right. After this video is done, I'm going to be here for a while. Probably going to use that jacuzzi right there. All right, and look at what they did here. I like that they actually brought up the jacuzzi here. It really stands out, adds to the look of the entire property in the back. Now, this house has western exposure, so you're going to get those sunsets, those beautiful sunsets right here from your backyard. As you're sitting here, enjoying your champagne, your cold champagne, overlooking your beautiful pool, you're going to watch that sunset right from your backyard. Look at that jacuzzi. That's beautiful. And then you got this beautiful pool. You got a little splash area right there. The pool's about 5 feet deep, but I like what they added in, little steps right here as well. And then the entire length of the house, back of the house, is fully enclosed with this screen enclosure. And then you'll have an outdoor shower right here in the corner. Sometimes people like to shower before they jump in the pool, or they like to shower after the pool. But you can see that all this landscaping around to give you that additional privacy all throughout. I can see myself hanging out back here. And then what they also did was they added in these steps, these pavers, and they extended it all the way to the back of the garage there. Here's all your pool equipment. This house really has everything. It's got the water heater, it's got the salt water system. The house is ready to go. Here's your AC unit right here. It's fully fenced. All you need to do is bring in your clothes and you're ready to go. All right, that's it with the tour of this beautiful property. I hope you've learned something from this. I hope you are as amazed and as impressed with this property as I am. And if you are interested in this home or any other real estate here in Cape Coral or Fort Myers, or Southwest in general, Southwest Florida in general, give me a call. Either myself or team member of Pelican Vista Realty is going to help you with a smooth transition down to this area. And we have grown to 18 agents within the last 10 months. Within Pelican Vista Realty, and I'm very proud to say that. So we have the capacity to help you out and get you down here whenever the time is right. So thank you again for watching. Have a great day.